Hello everybody and welcome back to Crafts with Louisa. Today I have a special guest with me. It is my nephew, Benjamin. And we have not a craft but an experiment today because Benjamin is my experiment expert. So we have something cool to show you and it goes along with the lessons we've been learning. So we have been learning about Jesus, who is God's son. And Jesus did some awesome things because he is God's son and he is so powerful.
And Jesus died on the cross.
And Jesus died on the cross. That was the best thing that Jesus did because it made a way for us to go to heaven someday, and that's so special. So we're going to learn a little bit about Jesus' life. So we've been learning about some of the parables or the big stories that he told to teach important lessons. But Jesus also did miracles, and miracles are things that only Jesus could do because he was powerful, because he was God's son.
And they're very strong.
And he's like very strong, he's super powerful. He can do everything because he's God's son, right? That's really cool. So in the miracle we're going to learn about today, Jesus turned water, which is kind of boring, into wine for the wedding guests so that they would have wine at the wedding. So it was just something normal like water, but he turned it into wine. So this story is found in the book of John, chapter 2. And it is telling about Jesus at a wedding and they ran out of wine and his mother says, "Jesus, why don't you help these people?" So Jesus gets the servants, he takes some big jugs of water
and gives it to them.
And they give it to him and he turns it into wine so that they would have wine at the wedding feast. So that was a really cool miracle that Jesus did to show how powerful he is. And that is actually the first miracle that's recorded in the Bible, the first time Jesus shows just how powerful he is. So today we are going to be doing a bit of an experiment that will turn something normal, like a string or a pipe cleaner, into something cool, like crystals. So watch this. So we are going to show you how to make our experiment today. This is definitely one that you might need an adult's help with because you are using hot water and you don't want to burn yourself. Should we get started?
Yeah, you need an adult.
You need an adult for sure. All right, let's get started. So we have about 3 cups of hot water in here. I will do the pouring. All right, now we need half a cup of borax. Are you able to help with the pouring? Okay. So you gotta mix it up until it's clear. You can't see any of the white anymore. That's a good job for you, right? We have mixed our borax and water, and I think we're gonna do something cool with our pipe cleaner. Do you want to make it into a cool shape? All right, so we are going to do this cool shape. What we're going to do is attach our pipe cleaner shape to our pen with some string. So we are going to attach our pipe cleaner shape to our pen and then put it over our cup, like so. And then we are going to put some of the borax in. A little bit more because it has to be covered the whole way. Yep. So we are going to sink our next string in this green one and see if we can grow some green crystals. All right. All right, so we just have some water in here. You want to turn it red? All right. Then we are going to put just this string in the normal cup of water, no borax, and see what happens. Now, the super hard part is waiting. So it's only been about 1 hour, but we thought we'd show you how our crystals are doing. I'll zoom in. So far, nothing is growing, but it says to leave it for about 1 day. We are going to check back in tomorrow and see if we have any crystals, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, it's been about 1 day and we waited really long to check out our crystals, and we're super excited because it looks like some have grown. Do you want to show the camera?
So we glowed these crystals, and look at them. So this one glowed, and the green one. So first off, we have this blue one right here. We have a green one. It glowed a lot. So here's a green one. And on here, a red one. Wah, wah, wah.
Wah, wah, wah. But that was because we had no borax in there. So on our own, we couldn't grow anything. But when we put borax in, we could grow. The water couldn't grow anything on its own. Just like at the wedding, they couldn't do anything on their own. But when they had Jesus, Jesus is more powerful. Jesus is very powerful because he's God's son. Well, thanks for watching our cool experiment video today. We hope you liked it. And Benjamin, thanks for being my special guest. I couldn't have done it without you. So I hope this experiment will remind you that Jesus is powerful. See you next time.